Hey guys, it's a beautiful day outside, so I thought I'd take a walk real quick. I wanted to talk about how the Bible won't help you unless you believe. So I just got done watching a video by a person named, actually hold on one second, take this headset out. Yeah, I got done watching a video called The Bible Wasn't Written to You. And it's by a channel called 10-Minute Bible Hour on YouTube. I'll probably put that video down in the description box after this. And I'm watching the video, and the person on there is trying to prove how the Bible is not written to us today. And of course, the person was using a bunch of fancy terms, trying to say glean. He's like, we need to glean what we can from reading these stories in the Bible. And I'm just looking at this person, I'm like, this sounds like an atheist. And I think he is an atheist. And what's ironically, this is what's so amazing though, was he was rightly dividing the Bible. I mean, this is a non-believer actually rightly dividing the Bible. He actually explained there's things in the Bible that can't possibly be to us. I said, that's amazing how this person can see this so clearly. He can clearly see that these things are not for us. But then he turns around and says, now the Bible isn't written to any of us, but we can apply it all. We can basically spiritualize it. And I said, well, that's where you're messing up. And that's when he went ahead and exposed himself. I could tell he's not a believer. He takes the what he calls the spiritual applications and applies it however he wants to apply it. And I just want to say that's what this video is about. If you don't trust God, if you don't trust what the Bible clearly says, if you have no faith in the Bible, you don't see that as the evidence, you don't trust and believe, the Bible's not going to help you. You can be smart like this person was in this video. Clearly he's intelligent and knows a lot of what the Bible's saying, but it does nothing if you don't actually believe. So I posted on there different comments explaining different verses where God said, for example, I think it was Hebrews chapter 2 verse 9, and Jesus Christ said, it says, it's just a quote, how he tasted death for every man. And I said, how do you get around that? See, this is the fork in the road. You're a believer, you're not a believer. I said, because clearly it says to every man. Now, if God meant for only a specific time period, only during that time period, he would have said that. He would have clearly said, I tasted death for every man only right now, only for the next couple days, only from this time backwards. He didn't say that. He said the words, every man. So you would be a complete idiot to really think he's not talking to you. He said to every man. Either Jesus Christ is insane or he's telling the truth. I believe he's telling the truth. I mean, I could write a book today and say, whatever it is I've done applies to all humanity. It's for all humanity. I could create, I don't know, anything, just say I was a scientist and just created some new technology and I said this is for all humanity. That would mean all humanity. That would be all mankind. I mean, well, just all of us. You see what I'm saying? Throughout time, that would be it. So I don't see how this person doesn't understand this, but that's what I'm saying. This is the example of someone clearly not believing, not understanding. Has knowledge, but doesn't believe it. And man, it's amazing. You find people out there very knowledgeable on the Bible, but they don't believe it. And I hope this person see my comments, and I hope maybe they didn't see that verse before, or maybe they have and they just don't care and they just still don't believe it. Because, I mean, there's things in the Bible that clearly are to all man. Now, I mean, how do you get around it? There's things in the Bible that we know specifically are to the Jews and not the Gentiles. That's an example of distinction, of God saying one thing to one group of people and not to another. But when he says tasted death for every man, that means past, present, and future. Adam was a man, tasted death. And I'm not saying gender, I'm talking about women are included in this, all man. And so if Adam, you know, first man, it means Jesus Christ tasted death for him. How is that possible? He's God. That's it. He's God. It applied to Adam as well. It applied, he tasted death for me. And he's going to taste death for the man, for the last man on earth in the future. When he said taste death for all man, he literally meant past, present, and future. So no one can say logically, if you truly see what the Bible is clearly, painfully, and obviously saying, he has to have tasted death for all man. There's no other way around that. Past, present, and future. But you just have people out there, guys, that are atheists and they don't really believe what the Bible clearly says. I mean, we're trusting this. You see what I'm saying? We're putting our trust and faith in it. So, how you doing? But yeah, there's just people out there. They don't believe. They just don't understand. And man, so we can keep trying. That's all we can do, guys. We just keep trying and keep putting the truth out there, rightly divided, of course. I'm gonna put this video in the description link. But all right, guys, have a great day.